Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, consider the following statements regarding Taiwan Strait. 1. It separates the islands of Taiwan and continental Asia and is also known as the Formosa Strait. 2. The strait is currently part of the South China Sea and connects to the East China Sea to the north. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Taiwan Strait or Formosa Strait separates the island of Taiwan, that is Formosa, and continental Asia, coast of China's Fujian province. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It is an arm of the Pacific Ocean found in the South China Sea. It contains the Pescadores Islands controlled by the government of Taiwan. The area lies in a typhoon zone. It is the primary shipping route between China, Japan, and Europe. The strait is currently part of the South China Sea and connects to the East China Sea to the north. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following statements regarding Adi-Shankaracharya. 1. He was the contemporary of 𝐃𝐫𝐤𝐬𝐴. 2. He propounded the philosophy of Advaita Vedanta. 3. The statue of equality is dedicated to Adi-Shankaracharya. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none. The correct answer is option A, only 1. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan is said to unveil the gigantic 108 feet statue of Adi-Shankaracharya on the Mandhata mountain in the Omkareshwar temple. The statue is called as Statue of Oneness. Adi-Shankaracharya was born in Kiladi, Kerala in 8th century. 𝐾𝐫𝐤𝐬𝐴 Rai was the emperor of the Vijayanagar Empire during the 16th century. Thus, statement 1 is not correct. He proposed the doctrine of Advaita and wrote many commentaries on the Vedic canon, Upanishads, Brahma Sutras, and Bhagavad Gita in Sanskrit. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Statue of Equality is the statue of Vedic philosopher Ramanujacharya situated in Hyderabad, Telangana. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the National Medical Commission. 1. National Medical Commission is a statutory body established by the Medical Commission of India Act of 1934. 2. The chairperson and majority of members of the National Medical Commission are nominated by the central government. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the National Medical Commission or NMC of India has achieved the remarkable feat of being granted the coveted World Federation for Medical Education, that is WFME recognition status for a remarkable tenure of 10 years. With NMC being WFME accredited, all the Indian students become eligible to apply for Education Commission on Foreign Medical Education and United States Medical Licensing Examination. The National Medical Commission is a statutory body established under the National Medical Commission Act 2019. It replaced the erstwhile Medical Council of India. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. NMC is a 25-member body, the majority of them being nominated by the central government. The NMC chairpersons and other members nominated by the central government cannot be renominated. Therefore, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, recently the term Gurnards was in the news. It is related to trench in the Pacific Ocean, newly discovered island, newly discovered fish species, or invasive plant species. The correct answer is option C, newly discovered fish species. Recently, the Zoological Survey of India has discovered a new species of vibrant orange-colored deep-water marine fish from Digha Mohana in West Bengal. The new species, commonly known as Gurnards or sea robins, belongs to the family Triglydae. It is the 4th species of Pterygotrygla genus reported in India so far. The scientists found a distinct pectoral fin with black membranes on the inner surface. It had a combination of characteristics like long opercular spine and a very short clitoral spine. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of discovery of new species of wasp, which of the following is not correct regarding the Lobosclidia? It is a type of parasitoid wasp. Its body length is 2 to 5 mm. it has hair at the back of its head, or its biology is fully known? The correct answer is option D, its biology is fully known. Recently, the scientist has discovered 16 new Lobosclidia wasp species in Vietnam. This discovery increases the known Lobosclidia species by 30%. Lobosclidia was first found 150 years ago. Much remains undiscovered about its biology. It is a type of parasitoid wasp. They are tiny wasps measuring 2 to 5 millimeters. A female L. squamosa was observed burying a parasitized stick insect egg. Their unique head structures might aid in digging. These wasps have distinctive hair on back of their head and body differing across species. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of Indian biodiversity, what is the IUCN status of African rhinos? Critically endangered, near threatened, vulnerable, or least concern? The correct answer is option A, critically endangered. Recently, apart from poaching and habitat loss, climate change-induced droughts have been threatening the rhino population in Africa. The most notable difference between white and black rhinos is their hooked upper lip. Its habitat is semi-desert savanna, woodlands, forest, and wetlands. Black rhinos are the smaller of the two African rhino species. The IUCN status of African rhinos is critically endangered. Zimbabwe conserves the largest population of African rhinoceros among 4 range countries in Africa, namely South Africa, Namibia, Kenya, and Zimbabwe. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, regarding Skills on Wheels initiative, which of the following statements is or are not true? 1. It was launched by National Skill Development Corporation in collaboration with IndusInd Bank. 2. The main focus of the scheme is occupational skilling in urban areas. 3. A customized bus will promote the Skill India mission with 60,000 youth to be empowered over a period of 5 years. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, 2 only, 1 and 2 only, or 1 and 3 only. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship launched Skills on Wheels initiative with NSDC and IndusInd Bank to promote skilling. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Under the partnership, 60,000 youth will be empowered over a period of 5 years with the objective of improving the livelihood of rural households by providing relevant skills training to its youth population. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Under the initiative, a customized bus with retrofitted tools, Skills on Wheels will take the Skill India mission to the remotest corners of India. It will travel across the length and breadth of aspirational and backward districts. Hence, statement 3 is correct. The objective of Skills on Wheels is to enable a large number of youths to take up industry-relevant skill training that will improve their theoretical as well as practical knowledge and help them secure a better livelihood. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding International Day of Peace. 1. It is celebrated every year on 22nd September. 2. The theme of this year is Actions for Peace, Our Ambition for the Global Goals. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the International Day of Peace was celebrated globally. Each year, the International Day of Peace is observed around the world on 21st September. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. This year's theme is Actions for Peace, Our Ambition for the Global Goals. Hence, statement 2 is correct. It is a call to action that recognizes our individual and collective responsibility to foster peace. This year, 2023, marks the midpoint in implementing the Sustainable Development Goals. The 2023 observance of the International Day of Peace coincides with the SDG Summit 18 to 19 September to mark the midpoint milestone. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of the American defense sector, which one of the following best describes the term F-35 seen in the news? Stealth fighter jet, medium power radars, submarine, or anti-tank guided missile? The correct answer is option A, stealth fighter jet. Recently, an F-35 stealth fighter jet crashed in a forest in South Carolina, 60 miles from where the pilot ejected. The jet's location was hard to pinpoint immediately after the crash. Concerns have arisen regarding its safety and tracking capabilities. The F-35 is the pinnacle of multi-role fighter technology. Lockheed Martin manufactures the jet. Each F-35 has a price tag of roughly $160 million for the government. It is the most expensive defense procurement project globally. The US military owns 450 F-35s and intends to buy around 2,000 more by the 2040s. The F-35 program's anticipated life cycle cost is about $1.7 trillion with $1.3 trillion allocated for maintenance. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Indian Swachhata League. 1. It is an intercity initiative led by youth. 2. Swachhata Pakhwada is also organized during this league. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the second edition of ISL has witnessed participation from over 4,000 cities. ISL is a unique youth-driven initiative that encourages young individuals to engage in cleanliness activities across cities. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Swachhata Pakhwada Swachhata Hi Seva 2023 is from 15th September to 2nd October, culminating on Swachh Bharat Divas. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The event aligns with Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. Swachhata Pakhwada features campaigns like Safai Mitra, Suraksha Shivir and Swachhata Divas. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Last question is, consider the following statements regarding the National Welfare Fund for Sportspersons. 1. It was established in March 1982. 2. The fund supports sportspersons from poor economic background. 3. It covers injuries incurred during national tournaments only. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports felicitated players under Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay National Welfare Fund for Sportspersons in New Delhi. It was established in March 1982. It assists past outstanding sportspersons who have uplifted India's pride in sports but are now in needy circumstances. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The fund aims to support talented sportspersons from financially disadvantaged backgrounds. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Benefits can be provided to individual athletes or groups. The fund covers injuries incurred during training and competition. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. It aids in obtaining sports equipment and training. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding Five Eyes Alliance. 1. It is an intelligence sharing arrangement among the US, UK, Canada, Australia and India. 2. Under this, intelligence agencies of these 5 countries share signal, military and human intelligence among themselves. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.